Hey guys, so I have had some requests and some questions about what is the difference between the Beat Tours and the 2.0s. The first video I did was on the 2.0s, and I'm doing a video on the original Beats Tours. I accidentally washed my Beats 2.0s, so I went out and I picked up these. They didn't have the 2.0s in stock. I'm like, you know what? If I don't like them, I'll return them, pay the difference, and while I'm at it, might as well do a review on them. So the casing is pretty much the same as far as the packaging and how everything looks. You've got this outer sleeve here that basically holds this red box inside of it. Same little nylon tab to be able to pull on to open it. Once you open it up, these are in here a little bit nicer. It's got a little white thing that the buds actually go into. I just kind of bundled them up and threw them back in there. I'll get to those in a second. Packaging's about the same. You've got the same manuals. You've got the same warranty card, products, all that inside of there. Inside of this, you've got this that's actually wrapped up in a nice shrink wrapped case, bag. The case is relatively the same as the original, or as the 2.0s. You've got that. And then you also have the exact same setup to hold the actual extra rubber earbud tips. Now, the main difference as far as the packaging and what actually comes with it, I'll get to the headphones in a second. The main difference between the 2.0s and the originals that I have now are what's actually included with the extra tips. When I open this up, you actually don't get any of the little ear winglets. You don't get any of those with these. And you actually get these, which I haven't seen in a while, and they remind me of earplugs. You've got like the 3 different kind of things in one. I hate these. They're horrible. I actually had to switch out the rubber piece that came with this one with a smaller one, and even then, you know, they're not working for me, and I'll get to that in a second as to why and all that. So the packaging and everything is the same. The main difference, like I said, so far, now that I'm into this video, are these. These are definitely different. You don't get the winglets. I think you get more with this one, but more useless ones with this one. Well, with the original Tours, you get more useless earlets or earbud tips. For me personally, I don't have real big ears. Like I said, I had to switch them out to a smaller one that instead of the one that actually came with it. So, you know, take that with a grain of salt because everyone else is going to be different. So, all right, I'm going to throw these off to the side. Don't need these anymore. Oh, and that. Okay, now actually getting to the earbuds themselves. Now, the overall look on these, if I can get my camera to focus actually on the bud itself, I don't know that I'm going to be able to get it in there real good. Let me change the setting here and get it in on it. I'm just going to set it down. So, the actual bud itself is slightly different. The look on it's different. The back white piece is a lot thinner than the 2.0s, and the front actual magnet business end of it is a little smaller as well. As you can see, the tip that I have on here is a different one, like I was saying. To be honest with you guys, I'm having major issues with these. You know, and it's not so much, maybe it's just my ears. Maybe that's the issue I'm having. But typically when I wear these, what I do is I put these on underneath my helmet. Now the issue I'm having is once I push the actual tips into my ears, there's so much suction or vacuum that I lose complete sound. I have no sound whatsoever. I have to reposition it in my ear to be able to get the right sound out of it. And I also noticed the bass is really, really, really lacking with these. I can tell they made huge improvements when they went to the 2.0s, and that's probably why they did it so quickly. You know, the price point on these are about $129.99. The price point on the 2.0s, I think $145.99. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'll double check once I hop online. But that's typically what you're going to see at your local retail store, give or take a couple dollars for these. So you know, like I was saying, the feel on the cord isn't that rubbery texture. It's more of a slick finish, which is a little bit nicer just because if you put them in your pocket, you're not going to pick up lint. You're not going to have all that on there. They have the volume up, volume down, answer, or pause and play button right there in the middle. Even this one feels a little bit more chintzy than the one that actually comes with the 2.0s. Going down into the collector here, this one's got the little rubber piece that you can slide up and down to adjust it, and then the actual connection going into the phone is basically the same. It's not a hard plastic, it's more of a flimsy kind of a rubber, you know, with the rubbery, definitely a rubbery feel. So pretty much kind of the same setup there. Guys, you know, honestly, I think it's worth spending the money on the 2.0s. I know that the price point is up there, but you're definitely getting a better product, and you know, obviously they knew that when they redid the product. You know, these aren't so bad if you're a commuter, say you're in an airport, and then you know you're not having to worry about these things falling out, having to readjust them if you're just sitting still. If you're working out, honestly, I would go with the 2.0s because they do have the winglet tips. That'll get you the secure feeling, you know, so that they don't, you know, they're not going to feel like they're going to fall out on you. You know, yeah, just like I was saying, you know, go the extra mile. Get yourself the 2.0s. I'm going to be taking these back actually today and exchanging them for the 2.0s because I can't stand these. They don't work at all. The bass is horrible. I mean, I even listen to metal, rock, alternative, and you know, you still have to have a little bit of bass, not as much as you would with like, say you're listening to hip hop, R&B, and rap, you know, where you want to feel that bass punch. You know, with mine, it's a little bit more, I need a little bit more subtle, but I'm not getting anything out of these. And it's probably half the reason is because they just don't fit my ears right, and they don't sit in there good. So, like I said, go the extra mile, spend the money, get the 2.0s. Unless you're looking for something that's a little bit cheaper, you're going to get really good highs and mids out of these. You're not really going to get a whole lot of bass. So, to each their own. I hope this helps anyone out looking at the difference between the two. You know, the price difference really isn't that much. Just spend the extra money and get the 2.0s. If you have any other questions, let me know. Would like to see any other reviews, I can get to them. I'm going to get this posted right away. And I will also put a link in the description below for the original video for the 2.0s that I did. So these are the Beats Tours. These are not the 2.0s. The 2.0s are on another video, like I said, in the description below. If you have any other questions, let me know. I'll try to get to them. I'm sorry if it takes me a little bit to respond. I've been traveling a lot here lately, and I'll get to them right away. Thanks, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. And like I said, subscribe, like, and let me know what I did wrong or what I should do better. Thanks, guys.